Hello, SDIRC families. I would like to share some information with our upcoming winter Florida statewide assessments. The Florida statewide winter assessment schedule for Fast Progress Monitoring Window 2 is that December 4th through 15th, anybody in grades 3 through 10 will be taking the Fast English Language Arts, and anyone in grades 3 through 8 will be taking Fast Math. They will only take one test per day sometime within that 2-week period. Middle school students in algebra or geometry do not take the state Fast Math. They will be taking a test through their curriculum. December 4th through 15th is also when our kindergarten, first and second graders will either be taking STAR Early Literacy or STAR Reading, and then all 3 grade levels do take STAR Math. If you are a senior and you were enrolled in any of the U.S. government courses for the first semester, you will be taking the Florida Civic Literacy exam on December 12th. This is a requirement for the state of Florida and a test that you have to pass to get a degree from a Florida college or university. And last but not least, our youngest learners, our VPK students, will be taking STAR Early Literacy sometime between January 12th and January 25th. Just a few points on this winter assessment window. December tests are providing progress monitoring data on your student. It will continue to direct instruction from the end of December through May when we take the final window for accommodation and accountability. Please make sure your student is present in school during those 2 weeks and has a great night's sleep and a good breakfast. The 3 through 10th grade tests are based on what you should know in the current school year. Now, those test benchmarks cover the full year, and your student is only going to know about half of that information by December. So questions towards the end of the test, because it is computer adaptive, will become more difficult and possibly beyond things that the student does not yet learn unless they're above grade level. They may not know all the answers. So talk to your student about computer adaptive testing and how towards the end the test questions get more difficult until you don't know the answers any longer, and have them take their best guess on any questions they don't know. In your Focus Parent Portal account for the School District of Indian River County, we have linked your FAST scores for you. So when you are logged in, up in the top right of each student, you will see this icon. You do not need a pen if you access it through your Florida Focus portal. It links directly to the Florida statewide assessments portal. So if you click on that icon, it will show you those FAST ELA grades 3 through 10 scores. Now, right this moment, they are in the middle of retrofitting some scores, and we'll talk about that more on the next slide. But anytime we're in a testing window, scores are not released ever during the first week of the window, and then after that, scores loaded within 24 to 48 hours of your student testing. Now, as I mentioned, the State of Florida's Board of Education just voted on some new scale scores for our updated testing this past October 18th. So they are in the mode of retrofitting last year's spring 2023 PM3 scores and this year's fall 2023 PM1 scores that we've already taken to the new scale. So when you compare your student's scale score in PM2 and in this spring PM3, you will be able to see their growth on the new scale. So when you log into the Focus Parent Portal and click on the statewide assessments portal right now, you might get a message that says these scores are currently unavailable while we are editing them. So please be aware of that. They will be finished with that process sometime in December. And so when your PM2 scores are available, you should be able to see your child's growth on the new scale from when they tested in August to when they're going to test now in December. For any specific questions about your students' test schedules or score reporting, please reach out to your school, as each school is building their own testing schedule within that 2-week testing window. Thank you and have a great day.